548 square meters of guilt-free terra firma. It is 180 square meters of beautiful palatial living. Lot deposited and certificate of title are exact, the same as those contracts that Dale and Bruce have distributed to one and all. And the chattel list, you get to check those a couple of days prior to settlement. They'll all be in good working order. Now, rules of engagement at Bluefern, a lot of familiar faces. We like to keep things nice and friendly. I'm just here to count a few numbers. Scotty will be typing up the numbers on the chat box as well. So if you're ever not sure what the current bid is, you can see it in the chat box. But I will nominate the bids, may refuse a bid, temper any quarrels. Vendor bidding is my exclusive right. Guys, I'm not here to artificially inflate the price. No. If you bid, then I'm not required to. Property can be withdrawn from the market. Aman, how many times yesterday did we withdraw and sell it to the highest bidder?
2 times.
2 times. So to avoid any disappointment, guys, just have the highest bid. I don't want any surprises other than Janet's Christmas time, where there's something sparkly under the tree with diamonds, hopefully. Now, a reserve has been set, clearly. Doesn't surprise anyone. Subject to meeting or toppling the reserve, the highest bid, whose bid I accept, Bruce and Dale, we're going to send you the contract. Pay the deposit 1/10 and the balance of those funds in full on the settlement, conjoined settlement date, which is set for the 22nd of December, 2021. So you're getting in just prior to Santa Claus turning up. Or if you're traveling with a variation tunnel, that's in play as well. But look, these are properties that you can absolutely trust. Standing here loud and proud, the classic triangle configuration. I'm just going to have to mute. That's all good. Phone call coming in. No, that buy can wait as well. But you've got a trio of bedrooms. What I love about this property, Bruce, is you've got that dual living space, right? Where it's just cavernous, 180 square meters. It just absolutely works with that indoor-outdoor flow in your loggia living. You've got all the essential parking to boot, and the home has a neutral hue of colors. So no matter what your furnishings are, you can dress it up, you can dress it down. But this is a community where dogs take their owners for walks. It's friendly, and the schooling is world famous around here. It's one of the 8 wonders of the world. So for Nine Harvest, it's absolute privilege to be your auctioneer here today. Good savvy buyers. Now you can give in, you can give up, or you can simply just give it a go with an opening bidder offer. Where do we say? And for full disclosure, Bruce, we have 5 registered buyers. You're on mute, Brucey, if you wanted to say something.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've just got a buyer who couldn't unfortunately get in on the link for some reason, so they've completed all the paperwork, so we'll just bid on their behalf.
Yep, no problem, Brucey. It happens pretty much every auction.
On the phone, they're on the phone.
Yep, all good. Where do we say, guys? Who's got a number?
900. 900.
Thank you. At 900,000 at a bid now. We're underway with Murph and Janet at 900,000. Fairly bidded. You can see Scotty's got the chat box at the bottom going. You can see the 900,000, the money, the number. It's cash and it's Kiwi at 99.
My person's saying 910, Aaron.
I'll take 25. 3 bedroom freehold. Got to work with them at 900,000 at a bid now. I was going to say 50.
You want to come on 925?
950.
950. Well done, guys. Double bid. That's the way to go at 950,000 at a bid. 25 is the minimum. So 975 would be the next run on the ladder, but at 950 with Murph and Janet.
Can you do 975?
But you got to love Brucey, though, trying. I love your body language. But that's all good. At 950, because at Bluefin, we're here to make people money. But anyway, it's a good neighbourhood. It's a fine location. At 950 with Murph and Janet, I go, what? At $950,000.
975.
Thank you, Brucey, with your buyer at 975. But I bet you what, Janet and Murph will be straight back at $1 million. Is that right, guys?
Yeah.
1 million.
I love how you two are working together at $1 million at a bid. At 1 million, boiling away nicely at $1 million. Who goes for another 25 or more? Sunil, would you like to get your buyer involved?
We'll be in touch. Okay, bye-bye.
At $1 million at a bid now. I say with pride once at million. Twice we've got the 7 digits at 100 000 at a bid now. Third and final call. Sunil, I'm going to take your hand up as $1,025,000, correct?
925.
Yep.
Sorry, 1,025,000.
Yeah, no, I got it at $1,025,000.
One for
150.
1,050,000.
Yeah, I kind of know what you mean, Janet. It's all good. And you know,
No, it is
there's a lot at stake here for one party. It's a good community. It's a great neighborhood at $1,050,000 at a bid now. I bid away for 25 more, but at 105 at a bid. 75 with Sunil at 1,075,000.
Yep.
And Murph, I think you said yes at 1-1. Is that right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Yep.
At 1.1. Always just like to get clarity though. No particular rush today. We don't have to worry about traffic, do we, Brucey? At 1.1.
No,
At 1.1, who goes next for another 25? I'm chasing down 1 1/8 of $1 million. Sunil, Brucey with your telephone buy, but at 1.1 with Murph and Janet. I say tahi rua toru. I say third call at 1.11125. Thank you. Yeah, got you there, Sunil. At 1125.
And 50.
50 back with a team that have not missed a beat here at $1,150,000. Now that significant number of 1.2 is looming. I would suggest you land on that first, but at $1,150,000, cash Kiwi in the pocket, the money, the number. At 1150, do we go? Bid me back, get on track. But I say first call, twice penultimate, third, and final call.
1.175.
Okay, Jeremy, nice to have you involved. I wonder where you were, but there you are at 1175. Jeremy at 1175. Yes, got your registration. I was just checking my list at 1175. Murph, Janet, do you go 1-2?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Gee, I wish everyone was accommodating. I know you're going to be popular with the neighbours at 1.2. At 1-2 even flush and squared away at $1,220,000 at a bid. Jeremy, do you come back for another 25? I say 3, 2, 1. Sunil at 25 at $1,225,000. So Sunil's telephone buys back at 1,225. So 1.25, guys. 1,250,000 to be the chip leader.
Yep. 1,250.
1,250 on the yip. Love it. Clear instructions at 1.25 at a bid now at 1,250,000. Who goes again for 275, or maybe just put up that baker's dozen at 1.3. But 1,250,000 at 1.25. Who goes? I say 3. I say 2. I say 1. Hey, Sunil at 1,275. So now we need to square it away. Murph at 1.3. Would you go there? Janet?
Can we go 129?
Okay. Put up the little 15,000. And I'll extend to all and sundry, eh, Brucey? We don't have any favourites, just whoever's got the most today. That's the way that auctions work at 1,290 at 1,290 at a bid. Brucey, if you've got your phone, could you just see if you can get some instructions for me?
yep.
Thank you. But at 1,290,000 at a bid now. Sunil, Jeremy, what do you reckon, guys? It's a lot of home. Internal garaging, beautiful stuff. But 1,290,000 at a bid now, only 10% down today. Get in before the big fella turns up. Santa, what's at 1,290 at a bid now? Twice at 1,290. Triple O. Third and final call.
1.3.
Okay. Got you back on board. Sunil, so it's gone 15, then it's gone 10. Okay.
So
At 1,300,000 at a bid now at 1.3.
1,310.
1310. Janet, very angelical voice at 1,310,10 at a bid. Brucey, he's always, we're on the market and selling. I assume that means Bruce.
Yep,
Happy
definitely.
days. Couldn't happen to better people. And right now we are playing for ownership. Murph, Janet, you guys are in front at 1,310,10 at a bid now. What do we say? I love the location. One of the best of the best, not the best of the rest. But at 1,310 at a bid now. What's a nice sell at 1,310 twice? Right. My lip reading skills are not that good. Was that a 5 or a 10, Sunil? It's okay.
1,315,000.
Yeah, I thought, okay, little 5. Okay, we're down to 5s. No problem at 13.15. Janet Murph, speed is always your friend.
1320.
13.20, thank you. The A team's back in front at 1,320 at 1,320 ownership. At 1,320,000, you can put an end to this conversation here. Go right, we've bought. One less thing to worry about. At 1,320. Do we bid it away for another 5, but at 1,320? I say un, deux, trois. Even though the French tipped us over this morning. At $1,320,000, it is going.
325.
25, okay.
325.
Yep, 13.25. You don't have to wait till the trial closed, but no problem. At 1,325 at 30, back with Murph.
Yep.
1,330. They're not going to go down without a fight at 1,330,000. It's good property. You know it. That's why we've got all these registrations. But at 13.30 at a bid.
Call him back.
Can I call you back? We're on a.
I say 3. I say 2. I say 1.
Thanks.
35, Sunil. 1,335.
Yeah.
1340.
1,340. I was going to say, Murph, that was Janet getting some money off the son-in-laws. But I'm sure it ain't, but I love it. At 1,340,000, appreciate the humour. I know you're right in the middle of battle here. Okay, another 5 over the bow at 1,345, back with Sunil at 1345. At 1,345 at a bit now.
Right. You got a bid.
Is it 50, guys?
Yeah.
It is at 1,350. You know, it's a good community at 1,350. The local bakery is world famous with their potato top pies. Man, I miss those. But at 1,350,50 at a bit now. Is that it? The arbiters of value here, Sunil. Looks like we've got a 2-horse race now. We're in the final straight. Another 5.
5.
Okay. Yeah, good on you. Man, they're back at 13.55. We start talking about 1.4 pretty soon, but no problem there at 1,355. At 13.55 at 1,355.
Can we go 1357?
5.7, that's a little too, no problem. When we're selling, I understand it's a lot of money at 1,357. Put up the 999 team. Now, is that another 2 at 59, Sunil? Or 5?
1,360. 60.
1,360, okay. There's the trifecta. Puts up the little 3 at 1,360.
And 2.
And 62. Back with the guys at 1,362 at a bed.
64.
64. Yep, when I'm 64, it's not far away either.
65.
65 though.
They have bid 65.
1365. Man, I wish I had 2 to sell.
70.
70. Okay, well, that's a good play. You got to salute that bid.
72.
72 though, at 1,372. Brucey and Dale are raining down happiness on our sellers at 1,372. Just giving Sunhill
75.
75.
1375.
1,375 at 1,308. It's mathematically a very significant number.
77.
77 though, puts up the 2 fellow at 77 at 1,377. do we put up the Gandhi, which is the 80?
$79.
Oh, you left the
79.
door open at 80 though, but okay. At 137.
80.
80, and I've caught the Lido at 1,380,000. We start probing and priming for that 1.4, but 1,380,000 at about now. Someone's going to have to drop the clutch and put some distance on the field. I can see it right on the tip of your tongue.
1385.
85. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a good bid. At 1,385,000.
86.
86 at 1,386 at a bid. Still looking for that Valentine at 1.4, but 1,386,000. Once at 1,386 and I sell twice. Last hurrah. The hands are up. 80. That's 87 or more. Yeah, 87, Sunil. Sunil, I just need to confirm. Was that telling me to stop or that was a bid? Guys, I just need clarity here. At 1,386 with Murph and Janet. Sunil, was that a bid or were you asking me to hold?
No. They don't want to bid anymore.
Okay, right. Oh, good. We got clarity around that. Are you sure though? At 1,386,000 at about now, we're nearly home and we're selling. We're selling. Any other surprises? Brucey, good to go. Knock it down. At 1,386,000, it is sold. Good on you, Janet. Sunil, good job, mate. You guys had to fight a little bit, but congratulations to all parties. Well done.
Thank you.